Hello? What's up, boys? What's up? Good morning and welcome to today's stream. Hope you guys having a good day so far, and thank you once again for coming here on What's Up chat. What's up? Welcome to Sunday. Happy 8th of March, everybody. Say that to your mom, say that to your wife, to your girlfriend, to your fiancés, to your sister. Say that to whoever you like, boys. Calvin, Robert, Bling, Io, Fisco, welcome to the stream, boys and girls. How's it going? How's life? What you up to? Mythic Zero tier list. What the fuck? What the fuck is that? What the hell is that, bro? Ain't no way. Alright, lads. Listen up. Focus up now. What are we supposed to do today? We already maxed out Warlock. We maxed out Hunter. We maxed out Shaman. I mean, just keep playing ults until the reset, you know? The reset is in like 3 days from now. There's nothing else to do except keep grinding more ults. I already have insane reputation. I think I said maybe do some mythic zeros later, oh? Maybe. Do some a little bit of M0s. Yeah, I gotta level my priest, gotta level my boomkin. I hate questing so much, but no real better way of leveling right now. Oh, it is the case. Hello, Lena. Happy 8th of March. All the best. I went in the morning to the gym. I came back and I bought my fiance some flowers. I buy her every year. And this time around, the amount of people that were present on the store was insanely a lot. Seems like people are finally deciding to treat their partners the right way. The question is, when is Men's Day, okay? Now we celebrate Women's Day, 8th of March, fine. But when exactly is the Man's Day? How about I get some nice steak as well once a year, and well, perhaps not flowers, maybe a beer. How about that, dude? How about that? How about a Man Appreciation Day, where we get to be served steak and beer, huh? I'm just kidding, boys. It's all good. I think there was like a Children's Day, right? From what I remember, there was like a Children's Day. I think it was on the 1st of wait, it's 19th of November. Really? I never knew that. Okay. That's useful information to know. 1st of June, yeah. 1st of June, boys. Perfect. What are you guys up to on Sunday? What's your plan for today? First of all, did you call your moms? Did you phone your mamas and tell them happy 8th of March? Have you? If you haven't, do this right now. Ring them on, let them know that they're being appreciated, and I'm sure they'll be happy. Okay. How about let me game a whole day? That would be nice. Not really. Fuck that. Wait, it's called Father's Day. I actually never heard of Father's Day, Marine boy. Family lunch today. Now our favorite restaurant for Women's Day. Amazing. That sounds like a great time. As long as there's, you know what? I think about this is like, If they don't serve cheesecake in a restaurant, I feel like the restaurant visit is not really complete. That is my favorite dessert, and I absolutely love taking some. Little bit of cheesecake. Sweeten my life. You know how it is, boys. I always try to find myself an excuse to eat something sweet, you know? So it was. How's it going, bro? Did you call your mom about the 8th of March? Did you? Did you do it? Don't lie to me. You haven't, right? 8th of March, yes, sir. Why are you acting so surprised? You don't know what 8th of March stands for? You missed something? Holy shit, bro. Where the fuck do you live? Under a rock? We missed something, bro. Yeah, dude. It's International Women's Day today, dude. You don't know that? Dude. You're fucked up, man. You better call him right now. You're lost in time. It's alright, dude. It's alright. Don't worry, I'm here to remind you. You still have time to call him, you know? One quick phone call. Petko, when they're gonna be putting M0s? Well, you can play M0 right now. Like, you can log in right at this point. And play it. There's absolutely nothing stopping in that regard. You're having us stressing what class to play, brother. How come you haven't decided what to play, bro? Everybody's already living their 5th, 6th, 7th, old. They're getting to level 90, grinding M0s, grinding items, and you're here. They don't even know what to play. Hey, come on, dude. Come on, man. Deep down, you know what you want to play, dude. Why are you bullshitting yourself? You know what you want to play, bro. You know it, and I know it. Get in that mage. I can already feel it. You're the kind of guy to play mage. I don't know why, but I'm kind of feeling it. Is there any hope for Hunter specs to be chosen in pucks? I don't want to break your dreams, you know? I mean, it's possible, dude. Leveling one character and being done with it? Sure. Absolutely. Got a warrior shaman to level 90. Okay, at least you got a nice nice shaman. Perfect. I personally have a lot of ults nowadays with level 90. And I'm already done with their gearing as well. I mean, there's nothing else to gear. I have a few mythic zeros to do on them. Technically I can do that too. I have a few M0s to complete, but outside of that, that's it. Zulman Question Master won't give me a photo for the item. Did you accept the quest? Like, Quartermaster is not gonna give you option to buy the item. There's a quest that you can actually accept. Doesn't have no quest either. Okay. Have you by any chance... Let me think about it. Have you done the World Tour quest by any chance? If someone knows maybe how many veteran down quests we should have after completing all activities this week and the week before. 200 maximum. That's what you're supposed to have. Maximum 200. Getting my Windwalker to level 90 trying to work out. Ooh, I'm a big fan of getting your Brewmaster at level. Yeah, you can use hard praise to farm your stuff 100%. But second out up, dude, I'm having a blast so far. Expansion start is awesome, right? It's great. I also like it. What is your opinion on which class is more fun, Warlock or Holy Decay? On Holy Decay. Not even up for discussion. All profession work for the first craft, or is it only one like blacksmithing or engineering? Every single profession works, except for cooking, fishing, and like first aid. Everything else works perfect. It's like I missed something somewhere. Has I have 120? No. You didn't miss anything. You were supposed to get 120 as soon as you're done with the weekly activities. And if you wanna cap to 200, I've already made a video about that one a few days ago. The only way to do that is to spam hard praise. Go to the capital city. Go to the prey vendor, the one that gives you the prey missions. But instead of talking to the table, talk to the person and ask them for a random hard mode prey. Once you complete it, it's gonna give you an option to get yourself 15 veteran crests instead of the usual reward. That's it. That's all you gotta do. That is the way. Is Darkmoon Fair still available? I have no idea. No problem, then I got you. Does anybody know if Darkmoon Fair is still up or nah? Then I got you. Regarding profession question, can you tell me again? Yes, sir. So regarding that question, all you gotta do is make sure to not, like, only cooking doesn't give experience, fishing and first aid. Everything else, every other profession gives. So it's entirely up to you. My advice would be make sure to use tailoring because it's the cheapest profession, unless you have money. Got you. And yesterday. Alright. Do you plan on making the Shaman Midnight Guide? Yes. I plan to make Shaman Mythic Plus Guide. And if I have the time, I plan to make Shaman Raid Guide. Both should be dropping before the season opens. Right now, we're very far away from like season, okay? The season opens on 25th of March. Until 25th of March, there's like how many days? Like 18 days. 18 days, that's enough time for me to get married twice and divorced 3 times. Okay? So, don't worry about it, brother. There's plenty of time. One thing regarding Air Shaman is Trinket Drum of the Renewed Bound Beast actually have 2 epic mythic trinkets, but I think one is better. I don't think there's such thing as Beast right now, brother. At most, you're gonna have 245 eye level and that's it. Dungeon trinkets are best for you. Or raid trinkets. The raid comes on the 17th or 18th of March, yes, but that's only normal and heroic raiding. You're not gonna have mythic plus, you're still gonna have mythic zeros. Mythic Zero begins the week after that. Seems like a lot of people are still confused about it. Fastest way to level right now, I have videos on that on YouTube. TLDR Adventurer mode questing is the fastest way here. You can also alternatively play the Delve spam, but that one is not as good anymore. I mean, it's still decent. It's just not insane. I guess if you have like a arrested XP because you left your character in capital city, it's gonna be easier. Well, fair piece, you must obviously complete the housing tour, which makes you do the abundance quest before that. And if you haven't done the abundance quest, obviously you cannot pick up the that piece of equipment. Someone in Echo said there's a mob farm in Harander that's very fast. Have you heard about that one? Nope. Is there a clip of that? Never heard of it, but if you show me a clip, I might be able to assist you. Quest from the campaign. Okay, so what does it do? What does it do? What's up, Mama? Ah, the grudge pit. I've heard about that one, yes. So what, you just cancel the quest for a time, pick it up, and that's it? I would assume. You think Garnus will get decent buff for the next class tuning? 100%, dude. There is not a single chance that Arnold doesn't get a buff. Of course they will get a buff. And a decay might get nerfed. I mean, I don't want to say that, but it's possible. Yes, decay right now is doing very good in the raid. And knowing Blizzard, they love to tune around raiding. Blizzard loves to tune around raiding, and they might spank it back. I'm planning to make a video about like what exactly I believe they will do with the tuning somewhere next week. There's a lot of videos that I plan to do anyway. Don't worry, guys. A lot of content coming your way. A lot of content coming your way, boys. By the way, yesterday we tried the new Resident Evil 7. Oh, sorry, Resident Evil 9 that it came out. And holy fuck, man. That game is actually very good. Very, very good. I was surprised by how good the game is. Like, I think it has a perfect mixture between scary game and like survival horror, because you can also fight them, you know. You don't only run. Just like, for example, Outlast. Outlast, you only run. This game is better. You got a problem with Twix reliability flashing all the time? Same, and I had this issue for a while. I wrote a report, asked them how to fix it. They didn't respond, and I just uninstalled it. And that's pretty much it. I uninstalled it. Yeah, currently using Addon. I use an add-on called Cooldown Manager Centered. It does its job, and it's very easy to use anyway. It's the same thing as Tweaks UI. It's the same stuff. Like, the only difference between that and Twix UI is that this consumes less CPU, which is good. No problem, boys, I got you. Have you seen that World First Raiders are doing 25 M0s at a time? No. I mean, I've seen it, but I don't know what to tell you. You definitely shouldn't compare it to World First Raiders yourself, you know? Why don't you do the shadow point technique? Level ult, is it not better? Nah, I don't think so. It used to be better, not anymore. At least personally, I don't think it is. At least they die pretty quick. I might play some Mythic Zeros later today. The thing is, my ults are already maxed out, so don't know if I want to play more. I'm just killing the time, you know, until they release meaningful content. Delano, thank you for the Prime. Thank you, brother. Killing the time, boys. You know how it is. I am doing pretty well. Thank you for asking. How about yourself? I need one more, right? Perfect. Yet considering great performance. Huh? I don't understand. What are you trying to say? Was that supposed to be a flame? I'm not sure. I mean, CPU usage matters whenever you're choosing an add-on that you like to play with, you know. At least it matters to me. That's one of the main reasons I don't play with LVUI. LVUI is always taxing on the raid performance, crazy amount. And even if you have a good PC, sometimes during a raid, it's just get a better CPU. I mean, that's not feasible for majority of our players, you know, or majority of gamers. I'm just thinking this way. Sure, if you have monster computer, you just play whatever you like, you know, but still. Why would I have an add-on that consumes 10% of my CPU when I can have an add-on that does exactly the same thing but consumes 0.1% of my CPU? No, it makes no sense. But you do you, brother. You do you, I do me. If you're not on AM5 by now, what the fuck is AM5? I don't understand. What's up, Easy? Good morning. When is the Mythic Plus starting? In late March. The hard push begins 8th of March. AM5 is the newest Ryzen CPUs and motherboard. Okay. Found in another chat, it's some kind of mushroom spot in Harandra for leveling 80 to 90. Okay. Interesting. AM5 is the socket. Okay. I definitely don't have the newest AMD CPU. I believe my CPU is 9700 XD or something like that. 9800 X3D. That is my CPU. Let me just double check. As long as it's played smoothly, I'm very happy with the performance of my computer. So with stream on and everything on, rendering music, whatever, Discord and game optimized, I have with around 250 220 FPS outside game, never stutters, very fast, very smooth. Inside the city, 150-ish. So I'm happy with the performance. Is it the best computer? Fuck no, but I made it myself, you know, and I'm proud of it. And besides that, I only really play WoW, so I don't think I need to have I don't need like WoW doesn't require it to have supercomputer. That's the thing. You got an urge to play retail, but I got a new job and lack of time. Well, then that's up to you, brother. If you can manage to play casual and still manage to do your job, then you're fine. But if you cannot do that and you can't balance out, then you shouldn't probably do that. Very CPU heavy. I personally haven't found out to be the case. I mean, yes, WoW is CPU heavy, but it doesn't, what I'm trying to say is it doesn't require to have some kind of a monster computer, you know? Decent PC is enough, yep. WoW engine. You guys think they're gonna ever replace the WoW engine with a new engine? They can, why not? I mean, I'm not a developer, but like, can't you transfer all the data from like the old engine to the new engine without butchering everything up? Of course you can, yeah, that's what I'm saying, of course you can. And in the future they will do it because they wanna improve the game, you know? And make it better. They're saving this after Last Titan? I think so too. I think after Last Titan they're gonna announce some kind of a game improvement that's gonna be insane. And people will call that WoW 2.0. That's my take. Do keep in mind that this could be an absolute fucking cope. Absolute fucking cope of a statement though. Time's gonna tell. Have a video link how to import my UI. I have, but I actually that doesn't work anymore. I had for all specs and classes, spent so much time to fix it, but they fucked up the add-on we were using to craft the UI, so now it's whatever. Currently have no reason to change anything if the player base don't drop much due to the specific point. Why use resource and money to change something that is working and enjoyable for millions of players? Yeah, sure. Definitely right. It makes the shareholders money. Hello, Tixie. Wait, they already updated the game engine? Really? Mark, when? I clearly must have missed it. I literally spoke about that for like 15 minutes already, Limo. You can roll back the vote and listen to the conversation. Both YouTube and Twitch have rollback versions. Lost Ark did an engine swap. It was a mess. Never played Lost Ark. Running i9 12900K with 57 Ti. Game is not smooth. I'm changing to AMD. I don't think AMD is gonna help you, my friend. I mean, it's also important the amount of settings you have. What's up, Ali? Doing pretty well. The Mythic Plus doesn't open. Mythic Plus opens on the 25th of March, bro. I was picking my Rokas main good or bad. Oof. Let's just say not amazing right now. Can I get M0 dungeon rewards only once per dungeon per week? Yes. You can still run it multiple times, but you won't get reward. I'm on 9800 3D and 5080 and the game is set to max with graphics having 160 FPS in all main cities. I'm gonna recommend you something. Even if you have an insanely strong computer, if you are looking for a performance improvement, you should not run max graphics ever. At least not on everything. There are some things to be max graphics and there are others to be good, but I would not advise to run everything max graphic. Unless you like to enjoy the view and I don't care about Mythic Plus or 8 performance, you just care about the game looking the prettiest ever. Yeah, I have a strong computer, but my settings are purely to get the most out of the game. Obviously, I still try to retain... I mean, look, my game doesn't look bad. If you look at it right now, it doesn't look bad. By any means. But it's not the prettiest either. Performance and nice view for me, sure. What eye level I can jump on M0s? 220 is enough. Even lower is fine too if you know what to do. 225 should be easier to get into groups, however. Look at it when you go in dungeon, it's like you are running classic WoW. Wow, that is not true, Chubby. Inside a dungeon looks even better. I see, Mark, okay. Okie dokie. 240 try hard here. You know that there will not be Mythic Plus for a long time. The only time that there will be Mythic Plus is in 2.5 weeks from now. That's a lot of time, bro. Until then, the average item level is gonna be like 245 probably. What do you think about World First players being burned out from playing the game? I mean, to be honest with you, they should be. The amount of stuff they do, it's crazy. I don't know how they haven't burned out even earlier. I'm on vacation from 25th up to the Easter Monday. Ooh, when is actually Easter? When is actually Easter? That's a good question. I think it's like, it was like April, sometime in April. 6th or 7th of April, okay. Does Delve Quest reward give 1 or 2 levels to just hit 88 my old? if you hit 88 on your ult, you should have 8 day of quest to return. You do that, and once you return them, make sure to do first crafts, and that should be enough to get 90. What's my take on Ellie Shaman right now? It's quite strong, but it's boring to play. That's my take. Is Dimo going to get turbo nerfed? There's a high chance Dimo gets nerfed, yes. Radical, I use adventurer mode. It's a mixture between side quest and main campaign story. The 4-piece is mostly passive and not gonna change as much. I mean, at the end of the day, you care about strength first before playing something for fun. I mean, at least most people prefer something to be strong than to be fun. I guess strong is also fun, if you put it this way. Strong is also fun. So sorry about Ellie, was my main for years, but I'm like, I feel it's so boring, I want to cry. At times, yes, I also agree with that. At times, I also feel Ellie is kind of boring. No lie in that, brother. Do you know for what is the public outer contribution used for? You mean like for the abundance events? You can farm currency to buy cosmetics. How do you trigger that? It's just to skip the intro and choose a campaign. Not really. You just once you play the campaign, anything on a site that you think is viable, you can just pick it up. You need to play strong specs to be invited in plus. It depends. It actually quite depends. You can also get invited in Mythic Plus without playing strong specs. You know what's code? Note tip. That's what's code. If you note the tip, you can get invited too. Easy pay to win, boys. You know how it is. I feel like people get so annoyed the moment they hear a note tip. They get so annoyed. Rightfully so. I mean, I also get annoyed too. What CC doesn't Holy have? Grip Stun, Blinding Sleet. And Pet Stun as well. Yeah, and Holy DK is the best melee by far. Not just the best melee. Peace child, yo. It's the best melee by far. Like, I don't know. Who is the second melee that comes close to Unholy? I can't even think. I really can't. I might say it's probably Fury Warrior because you have Battle Shout and that is essential for like physical comp. But that's only due to the Battle Shout, not because you're strong yourself, you know. If I don't count that, then nah, not enhance. I mean, Pharaoh Druid AoE is insane, but single target is kind of poo-poo. Outlaw Rogue under tune, Sub Rogue has no single target, Survival got nerfed heavily, Hans enhanced under tuned, Asarock's kinda shitter, Havoc DH is under tuned. I really don't know. I really don't know. Now that I think of. Windwalker is also whatever average. There has been no class changes, and because there are no class changes, I am not updating the tier list until they are. The class changes are going to come on the week of the heroic week. So you can expect them to be active between 17th and 21st of March. The retribution pattern? Nah, dude. Nah. That's a hard pass on the retribution pattern. At least from me. Like, people are saying that apparently Asarok has insane locks on beta, that they were doing very high damage, but I've never ever seen that in practice. Never. And I've played beta for like 3 months. I haven't seen a singular Asarok, even like Chinese Asaroks that do insane damage. I really haven't seen a single one. So I would love to see a very good Asarok that does damage. Even when I play with casual rogue, Asta didn't look amazing. The ring is the extra farm. I already some shorts on YouTube. Might be a Bangarito video. A rooftop inquiry. I should hire you as my manager, bro. Sounds about right, you know. Maybe I should go and give it a try. Mark Souls, I also share your opinion in that regard. Lots of group finder, group thread already. Really? What do you type? Was posted on the forums as well. Really? We'll take a look. Somebody already reported it, yes. To the ring. So So you need to unlock the ring quest. Gotta give it a try on stream. Thing is it unknown? Like, if it's exploit, then I kind of don't want to get my account banned, you know? I don't know if I should try if I should try it on stream just so I can show you. I don't think I want to risk my account, especially that close to Mythic Plus coming out. If it's flagged as exploit and it's already reported, I don't know. Yeah, it's a mob farm, but it's mob farm based on a quest that it's continuously repeated, you know? It apparently gives you experience in infinite clothes, and those clothes you can sell them on Action House too. So you actually make double value. Leveling plus clothes plus anything else that they drop. Lol. I like that. Guys, I'm telling you, even if it's like insanely fast, I wouldn't risk it. Guys. 80 to 90 takes on average 5 to 6 hours if you're completely casual and just do main campaign plus side quest all together and complete the delve, 8 delves before you reach level 88 and do the first crafts. 5-6 hours. This might be like an hour faster, but you never know what Blizzard's gonna do. It's not gonna be exploit. I have no idea. I'm not sure, Venix. I mean, it's currently labeled as that on the forums, yes. I finished my deathnet under 4 hours with RXP Adventure mode. Yeah, absolutely you can. 100%, I agree with that. I'm just talking about, like, if you're not really hardcore min-maxy, I just say 6 hours, you know? I'm trying to be, like, thinking for the most amount of people. Because I actually got flamed for that, you know? I was telling people that you can complete hard mode praise in anywhere between 5 minutes for a prey, hard mode prey, and therefore you can cap insanely fast. And I was saying this, and I was showing in clips of that, and I got hard flamed. They're like, "Oh, you elitist! Like, that's not the case. Not everybody can do 5-minute praise. You gotta know what to do." And I was explaining to people that there's a traps you can find, and I was telling them how to find the traps and whatever. So I kind of learned my lesson. I don't think I should mention any minutes or any metrics because people get very defensive if they cannot reach the 5-minute mark on a praise. And it then becomes a, you know, conversation for the arguments. Is there a fast way to get prey level 4? I mean, just do weekly praise, that's it. There's no faster way. Much faster, you get one level every 15 to 25 minutes. Get around 20k gold at the end. Okay. What's a min-max adventurer mode run? I use the add-on code Arrested Experience, which is paid add-on. And that tells me what to do. Is Arrested XP better than Zyger? I've never used Zyger in my life. Can't tell you, brother. If anybody has used Zyger, they can say. Zyger is dog shit. Oh no. Why don't you like it, bro? The more ults you do praise, the faster you get it. No, praise limited and cap per week. Oh, Zyger is a monthly sub. How much do you pay for Zyger per month? I wonder, how much do you guys pay per month for Zyger? Please tell me something reasonable, dude. 10 euros a month, $10 a month. Oh, I see, Vora. Got you. Okay. Am I watching football? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Rested Experience has the Sojourner guides for the reputation. Yeah, Radical, I agree with that. I mean, you don't necessarily need it, bro. Out of curiosity, which football team do you support? Alright, I'm gonna say it, Void, but you don't have to flame me, okay? I support Liverpool. I said no flame. I like what they stand for, and I've been a fan of theirs for a long time. And the team that I dislike the most is Arsenal. Fucking shitters. They piss me off all the time. Oh, Voltax, sorry. Bro, okay, I said it. Did I say it without reading your question? Bro. Bro, it's fair, man. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, but it's just that the attitude of people in Arsenal piss me off. I swear. That I swear. It's just the attitude that I don't like about Arsenal. Yeah, of course, of course. I mean, I agree with that. That's how I feel about Liverpool fans. That's not true, bro. Come on, Liverpool fans are pretty cool. You know what? I used to also watch. So I used to watch a lot of Bundesliga matches, and obviously Premier League is the best league ever. Like, it's nothing comes close to that. That's fucking insane. I used to watch a lot of Bundesliga when I was like younger, as well as the Italian Series A. But Italian Series A turned out to be absolute fucking horseshit. Like actually horseshit league. So now I'm stuck with Bundesliga only and Premier League. Yeah, I also like Dortmund the best. I think out of the German teams, Dortmund likely is the best team that I support. Because like, they used to be like the underdogs, and they didn't have the budget that, for example, Bayern had, but they still performed very, very well. And there were some very good players that came out from Borussia Dortmund, which later on got bought by Bayern, but that's still fine. Yeah, sorry. Dortmund, yeah. No, I'm not saying that's my favorite team. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that in the Bundesliga only, I prefer Dortmund over Bayern Munich. in late 80s it was tops. Probably it was tops. I'm talking about like Italian league right now in a present moment. 2022, 2026 season, kind of all those 4 years been pretty shit to watch at least. I guess the only time that I enjoyed to watch Italian league was when Mario Balotelli was playing at times. Holy shit, man, it's always drama with this guy. Always drama with this guy. Jeez. La Liga was also interesting, by the way. La Liga was also interesting when Barcelona and Real Madrid back in like 2015, 2018 era was playing consistently. Like, actually, sorry, 2012, 2018. You know, El Clasico matches, etc. Even, I mean, right now is actually also interesting because of what do they call this guy? The ballerina from Real Madrid, Vini Jr. Right, and Lamine Yamal. It's always a good story. Nah, French league is whatever. I don't really enjoy watching it, to be honest with you. Like, you have PSG being stacked as fuck, owned by a billionaire that buys all the good players. Yeah, Yamal is actually quite cocky, but to be fair with you, he does play pretty well, dude. Wait, when that actually... Wait, World Cup 2026, I believe it's this year, right? When is the World Cup starting? FIFA World Cup 2026. Let me check. It starts in 95 days from now. Okay, so in 95 days it begins. So in like what? End of June? Used to give money to homeless after every sitting home game. He's a great guy though. Problems in Mexico have funny timings. Hopefully they all sort the stuff. Who do you guys think is gonna win the World Cup in football? Have you ever heard Scouser talk? Nope. Or I might have, I just don't remember. Chat, if I gotta be honest, I think Spain wins. Actually, Portugal is also doing pretty good, dude. You seen the Portugal team? Mega stacked. Also, CR is there as well. CR7 is still... Wait, hold on. Is Messi playing this World Cup? Is he? Wait, I believe I read something about like potentially if Portugal wins. So Portugal and Spain are in opposite cups. Sorry, Portugal and Argentina are in opposite cups. So technically, if they advance forward together, it can mean they can play against each other. Bro, I'm telling you, if Portugal and Spain end up being in a World Cup, like actually, that's gonna be the biggest match ever. I'm willing to put money right now. I'm gonna go to Poly Markets and I'll put money on this shit. It will break all the records. If Portugal and Argentina face each other in this World Cup, it's gonna be absolutely peak. Nah, I don't think Argentina's gonna win the World Cup. Nah, no way. I think Spain cooks them big time. Spain cooks them big time, boys. Is it hosted in USA? The World Cup of football? Wait, isn't it hosted in Mexico? Where is the World Cup hosted? It's hosted at United States, Canada, and Mexico across 16 cities. It runs from June the 11th to July 19th. Okay, where are going to be the finals though? Like, I assume they begin in Canada, and then Mexico, and I believe quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals in USA, right? Wait, does USA have big stadiums? Let me check. What is the biggest football stadium in the US? Only 100k people. That's not too much, bro. Bernabeu is like insanely huge. I don't know, boys. Yeah, I'm also willing to bet on Spain. Yeah, I'm not sure if World Cup is gonna continue. We'll see, guys. We're gonna monitor. Hopefully, all the world problems gets to be sorted by then. Hopefully, it's gonna be actually insane summer. Like World Cup is the most interesting time of the year. I'm telling you right now, chat. World Cup is gonna be the most interesting time of the year. Wonder if you're gonna see some more class changes. Probably yes. You will, brother. Probably you. You think they're gonna Giga nerf Demolock? Yes. Well, I don't know about Giga nerf, but they will definitely nerf Lock. Keeps on leveling odds as Dale spam still think the better of side quest now. Main campaign plus side quest is better. No, I don't follow that, Putnik. Iran is gonna be in a final in USA. I'm not sure if it's confirmed. Dude, why the fuck so many wars happened in the past couple years? What is happening with the world, chat? Is the world getting absolutely cooked or what? Jesus Christ, can people chill? If people were wait, what? If people were getting daily pussy, they wouldn't start wars. Wow. Is that shots fired or what? What is the fuel price in Bulgaria right now? I think it's like 127. Wait, how much is 1 liter of petrol in your country right now? A95. Diesel. Sorry, not diesel. Just gas. Petrol. Benzene. Whatever you want to call it. Doesn't matter. In Bulgaria right now is 127. €1.27. Checking right now. Yeah, 127, boys, as I speak right now. That is without discount. With discount begins 125. But keep in mind that in my city there is an oil refinery for, you know, just like that. Wait, you guys are paying 2 euros and 40 for gas in Germany. Holy fuck, you're getting robbed, dude. You are getting robbed. What? 2 euros 40 for a 1 liter. Absolutely cooked. $170 in Romania. Bro, Edward, drive to Bulgaria, dude. It's $125 here. Rage, that's true. It is true. Median income in Bulgaria. I'm gonna Google right now. Median income in Bulgaria. Median income in Bulgaria is roughly around 1.4k euros for the capital city. That's median, not lowest. At age, that sounds pretty smart. The Republic of Moldova is 120. Oh shit. I was in Russia recently. The price of petrol is 0.5 euros per liter. Wait, Russians pay 0.5 euros per liter of gas. What? Actually. They earn like nothing, bro. What do you mean? There are so many rich Russian people, dude. How like the oligarchs? Hello? Let me check. Medium income in Russia. Median salary in Russia is 43,000 rubles. What the fuck is that? Rubles to euros. 43,000. Wait, what the fuck? Is that the median salary in Russia? 472 euros? Bro, like what? Bruh. High position salaries earn around 70k rubles. How much is that? What? That is 700 euros for the high position salaries in Russia before tax. What? Okay, that sounds like I mean, probably everything is like fuel and food is dirt cheap. Probably, I don't know. Probably, bro, but that sounds pretty sweet deal, dude.
Hello, my goat sub this log dam. Can I kiss your bald head for a buff? 6767767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767alright, dude. Thank you for the 77 years. Holy fuck. Thank you for the generous support, Ali. And welcome back, bro. The bills in Russia is like 8 euros. 8 euros per month. Yeah. How much do you guys pay for electricity per month in your country? What is your average electricity bill per month? And obviously where you're from. Let's say winter months. Like right now, December, January, February. 100 euros is actually very good. Okay, what the fuck? Why do you pay only 40 euros for like, dude? How do you heat yourself, bro? How the fuck do you heat yourself with 40 euros per month in Finland, bro? What the fuck? You sleep with a bear, so what's happening, dude? In a summer 300, winter 150. Huh? How is the summer bill higher? Wait. Air conditioning? Ah, yeah. Wait. Wait, don't you use AC as well for the winter as well to keep the house warm? Or like, how do US people keep their houses warm during winter? Fuck do you do? No, 4, 6, that's it, dude. That's all you gotta do. We use gas in Holland, okay? Okay. Natural gas for heat. I sleep in negative Celsius. Are you trolling? The AC is not okay to use on minus 15, 20 degrees, man. Okay. I mean, for comparison, my electricity bill is 130 euros per month. But I use air conditioners to heat the apartment during winter. My summer bill is always lower. Summer bill is like 75, 60 sometimes. But do keep in mind that I live with my fiance, who is a freak. She likes to sleep in 30 degrees air conditioning, blasting all night, max blast all night. 29, 30 degrees AC. That is low key crazy. I mean, I'm sure your wives or your girlfriends also sleep on like warmer than you do. I think it's just genetically exposed. No, it's not fake, boys. It happened actually a while back, Ali. You didn't know? I thought you know. Men regulate body heater better than women normally. Yeah, I told you. Got you, bro. Well, now you know. We keep house AC/heat set at 72 Fahrenheit. 72 Fahrenheit. What is that in Celsius? Thank you, Ali. Nah, if you want to live your old adventure mode, which is a mixture between campaign plus side quests, I think best way to do it. Nah, you good, Brad. Don't worry. You don't have to bring any, dude. You good, man. Don't worry about it. No sweat, okay? What's up with you, Jim, by the way? I forgot to say. How is life with you, brother? Haven't heard of him in a while. You gaming well? What's happening? How's Belgium? How much do you pay for internet and what's the speed? My internet connection is 1000 megabytes and I pay, I think like 22 euros a month. 22, 23. Something along that way. Don't exactly remember. Why do you guys say what the fuck? You guys know that Bulgarian internet is insane, right? Watch this. Which country in Europe has the fastest internet? Watch this. Bulgaria, Romania, they have good internet performances. Apparently Iceland has good internet as well. You pay 130 euros for 1,000 fiber in Norway. I pay 22 for the same thing. Lol. Why is everything so expensive in Norway, bro? Petko, do you know that in Australia they legalized prostitution? No, I wonder, how do you know that? I'm not even gonna, I don't even know, like, how do you know that? Yeah, I swear some of you guys are fucking weird. Oh my god, bro. Mine is 15 euro for gigabit in Turkey. Which city though? Izmir? I've been there, by the way. Great city. I like it. Not many things to do for young people. Marmaris is way better for like younger people, but it's very nice. Has a good culture. Good food as well. Good restaurants, by the way, and good sweet pastry stores. Now that I think of it, I've been to Turkey so many times in different cities. Average monthly salary in Norway is 6,000 euros. That sounds too high, bro. Not gonna lie. Wait. Average salary in Norway. 7,000. What the fuck is that currency? Norwegian kronas? How much is that? Our salary in Norway as 2024 is approximately 700,000 Norwegian, but that's in 2024. Euros to Norwegian kroner. Wait, calculator. 63,000 divided by 12. Holy shit, this guy wasn't lying, by the way. And that is actually 2024 data. If you put 2026, you're probably gonna make like 6k a month in Norway. Holy shit! 6 G's a month in Norway. Holy shit, yo! You guys are ballers. What's happening? Why is Norway so rich? Is that before tax? Yeah, before tax. Actually, a good point. What about the Norwegian taxes though? We didn't speak about that. Are your taxes high? 35% tax. And why are you laughing, bro? You get taxed the same thing in Germany as well, and you earn less. Lul. Huh? What is the taxes in Germany? Also 35, right? Let's not talk about Belgium taxes. Oh shit, you cooked there too, probably. This is low compared to Germany. Wait, Germans pay 45% tax? No way. That's too high, bro. No way you pay that much taxes. Isn't it like 45 if you only are extremely wealthy in Germany? Like only for the very few amount of people? I mean, you gotta be a baller to pay that much. When you calculate the Merchantsteuer, what the fuck is Merchantsteuer? You pay 42% in Germany? Got you, bro. That sounds too high to me, dude. Can you tell me why we don't talk about Holy Priest? Who says we don't talk about Holy Priest? Belgium is like 50%. I mean, Belgium in general is a good country, Gem. Like, yeah, you know, like, generally speaking, comparing to other countries, like, you can't really complain. Do you pay for university, Gem? Do people from Belgium pay for education, like university and shit, schools and stuff? Do you pay for that? Or is it like supported by the government? Because you gotta think about that, Jim, you know? Like, sure, you pay a lot of taxes, but then if you get a free medicine and free schools, then one day your kids are gonna benefit from that shit. To make back your taxes, all you gotta do is have 3 kids to go to university, and that's it, you know? You pay for university a little, got you. Same in Netherlands, you don't pay for anything, that's why all the refugees come here. I think the refugees problem is big in a lot of countries. I'm not sure if Netherlands is like the most impacted one. I'm telling you, the country that I cannot recognize is Sweden, the capital of Sweden, bro. I don't know what the fuck happened there, but I feel like they have the most problems across Europe. Okay, maybe London is worse. Never mind. Never mind, boys. London is worse, bro. The amount of crime rate in London is insane. Stabbing and stuff like that. It's crazy, bro. Like they had some. Yeah, they had some very, very big issues. From what I know now, it's better, but when I used to live there, it was terrible for some time. Got you. Okay, friend. Free medicine is like waiting 6 months for a doctor? For like general doctor, or like what do you mean? Norway is turning to Sweden as well? No way, bro. Isn't Norway considered the best country to live in Europe? Like by standards? No, I think the best country is Switzerland to live in Europe. Specialist, got you. Don't live in a city and you're fine in Sweden. You know, for the first time that I learned about Swedish nature is because of there's one YouTuber from Sweden. She lives in a northern Sweden. I used to watch her like 10 years ago when I was like just browsing randomly YouTube, and I found her. I don't know if she still makes videos, but she lives in like a northern Sweden. She's one of the most popular Swedish YouTubers. And the amount of nice wild nature that Sweden had was like really good at a time. Let me try to find that Swedish YouTuber. 1 second. Oh yeah, dude, I'm even still subscribed to that person. Look at this. So this is likely one of the first channels that I ever subscribed in my life. That was like, look how many years ago. Look how many years ago, chat. Like insane amount of time ago. That person lives in like a wild Sweden, you know, very, very northern Sweden. Look at this. Bro, look at this. This is the Swedish nature. Bro, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Look at this shit, dude. Look at this. I mean, some ice and stuff, you know? Very nice. Lich King's place. Let me check, like, you know, shoveling snow and stuff. Wait, what the fuck? They have a working AC? What brand is that AC? Jesus. Imagine, dude, you know what this reminds me of? Have you guys watched Game of Thrones? The ice wall Game of Thrones, and then after the ice wall there's like a trees like that. This reminds me of that. Literally the same vibe. The winter is coming, yeah, bro. Like imagine living here in Sweden. Just imagine that. Lol. She. Wait, you never watched Game of Thrones, bro? Oh, what the fuck? The cat is walking in the wild? What the hell? What is this chichi doing here? What the fuck is that chunkster? Look at that chunk. Okay, that's it. Damn. I already answered your question 10,000 times. Ads, main campaign plus side quest. Give me a second, boys. Be right back. Boys, I think my cat ran away. We had the window open. I think she ran somewhere around. I need to go find her. We had the window open, and I think she just walked in the neighbor balcony. I gotta go take a look, chat. So I'm sorry. If somebody comes to the stream, let them know. Okay, let me go take a look at her. Sorry guys, I gotta stop the stream. My cat is missing. She went somewhere. I don't know where she went. She might have exited the apartment and run away. I have no idea. So I'm gonna stop the stream. I'm gonna try to find her. And my apologies for the lack of stream today. Okay, I'm gonna go find her. Sorry guys.